Hello there, kia ora. Let's talk about a media tool so powerful it can shape the destiny of countries. It can alter the perception of reality for individuals. It can get in your head so thoroughly it can tell you what you want to buy before you want to buy it. And it can out your local racist who spends all day online trying to find places to complain about the use of Te Reo Māori. I'm talking about social media algorithms. They are really detailed tools that are incredibly sophisticated that we teach exactly what we want to see so they can sell us advertising. That's pretty much how it boils down. You see, every platform has its own algorithm for legal reasons mostly, but they all focus on the same things: how you interact, not just necessarily with that social media platform, but also with some other websites. It feeds the information back to present you with information that's going to keep you engaged. It'll be things like how long you watch certain videos for, whether or not that video type is something that you enjoy or don't enjoy, the sort of post that you scroll past versus the kind of post that you might pause for a half a second just to read a little bit more detail on, the photos that you like or pages that you share, the news outlets that you subscribe to. All of this feeds back into this machine learning tool that then goes, okay, so you want more content like this so that we can keep you engaged, so that we can sell advertising. But even the advertising is kind of rigged. There's a tool out there called a pixel. A number of social media platforms use it. They embed it onto websites at the behest of the people who own the website, which feeds back information to your social media platforms so that you can be advertised to. The Labour Party were caught doing it during the last election campaign, but it wouldn't surprise me if every party used it because it's a really effective tool in making sure that you keep seeing the same messages pop up over and over. We've seen in the past how this kind of usage of social media algorithms can really be manipulated. If you look at something like the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where they were using private information to be able to manipulate who saw Brexit Leave campaign information or Donald Trump election campaign information, we're pretty sure it's happened in the last election with a number of local, let's say, media organizations getting involved with something like that. And it's the kind of thing that feeds back Te Reo Māori to the sort of people who bitch and moan about having to deal with Te Reo Māori. They're doing it to themselves. But at the same time, the algorithm is still keeping them there. It's keeping them engaged and it's selling them advertising. And because we are so inherently biased already in our own political views, having that kind of information fed back to us, it reinforces our biases, which makes it much harder to walk away and go, yeah, that's not quite right. It makes it much harder to identify something that's not really real, which is why things like social media algorithms are also known as a big issue when it comes to the spreading of mis and disinformation. Your conspiracy theorist loving friend, for example, who you might share memes with, might be out there looking at the latest conspiracy theory. So you're going to start seeing that fed through to you because of those interactions that you've had, because you share similar values and you share things online together. It's really detailed. And there's literally nothing you can do about it because that's how these things operate. It's the basis of social media. It's how they sell advertising, it's how they keep going. And the only way to stop it is to walk away. The next best thing you can do, though, is to be aware of it. So you can take everything you see on social media, whether it's this video or some crazy conspiracy theorist thing or the amount of Te Reo Māori that you're seeing, take it all with a bit of grain of salt because ultimately it's all there just to sell you stuff.